If you live to be 90, you'll have spent nearly 30 years of your life sleeping. So, where does your mind wander while you sleep? It can't possibly stop working. Do you dream? What do you dream about? Why do you dream these things? Various artists, musicians, and even scientists have all accredited their dreams with inspiring their work. But how? Interpreting the content that appears in dreams is a miraculous act that can unlock the meanings that lie deep within. Dreams are as unique as the people that have them. No two could possibly be the same. Interpreting them gives you insight on yourself, as well as the power to unify your body, mind, and spirit through self-exploration. I chose to further explore dream interpretation because it affects me as well as the lives of millions, whether they may know it or not. First, I will discuss the stage of sleep at which you are in while dreaming, and next go on to Freud's theory of dreaming. Third, I will discuss the differences in content of dreams when compared to different cultures, genders, and ages. And lastly, the function of dreams and their symbolic references will be revealed. So, now that all these questions are lingering in your mind, we can now enter the wondrous world of dreaming. Most often, when dreaming, you are in a stage of sleep called REM. This is the rapid eye movement stage, and is oftentimes filled with bizarre scenes of an aggressive nature. REM sleep occupies 90 to 120 minutes of a night's sleep, with humans experiencing 4 to 5 periods of it, short at first and longer throughout the night. Now that you know what stage of sleep you are in while dreaming, we can go on to why dreaming occurs, the theory of it. In psychoanalytic theory, dreaming has two main functions. One is to guard sleep. Guarding sleep consists of disguising disruptive thoughts that might keep you awake with symbols and images that will distract you. Secondly, it serves as a source of wish fulfillment. This gives the dreamer the freedom to work harmlessly through their unconscious desires. Sigmund Freud believed that dreams were a way for people to release what they have thought about throughout the day and all of their psychic tensions. He described them in two types of content. Manifest content is the storyline of the dream, and latent content is the symbolic reference of the dream. The manifest content is related to the latent motives that lurk inside of the unconscious mind. Although his contents cannot be scientifically proven, it is fairly obvious that the symbolic meaning of the dream is related to your life and daily activities. However, relations in lives and daily activities have quite a difference when compared to different cultures, ages, and genders. Coming from the African nation of Ghana, they often dream of attacks by cows. While this might not be a worry for Americans oftentimes dream of public embarrassment such as nudity, which wouldn't be a worry for those of a culture who don't wear very many clothes. Going on to age differences, children often dream of animals as being ferocious and big, while college students will dream of pets and small creatures. Genders consist of men dreaming mostly of aggression, weapons, and tools, and twice as much about men other than women, and women most times dream about children. 64% of men's dreams are often of an aggressive nature and feature anger and sadness rather than positivity. Now that a background has been established based on the research of psychoanalysts concerning the stage of sleep, Freud's theory of dreaming, and culture, age, and gender differences, we can now get into the symbols of what a dream really means, or doesn't mean anything. In a theory called the activation synthesis theory, it says that dreams result when the sleeping brain tries to make sense of spontaneous bursts of activity while your body lies sleeping. Dreams are said to have their own origin, and make the sleeper experience impressions of sensation, memory, motivation, emotion, and movement that may not be logically connected. Contrary to this, symbols have been interpreted by meaning a lot of different things. Symbols in sleep sometimes make you have feelings of mood swings, feelings of memory, or something from your unconscious mind. In analyzing your dream, it is important to look closely at characters, numbers, animals, objects, places, and even colors. A common dream would be your teeth falling out. This could be linked to a feeling of insecurity about your appearance and how others view you. Dreams of falling are another popular symbol. These indicate anxieties and insecurities and instability. They often come with a sense of failure in some situations. Chasing dreams are another frequent dream theme. These can detect a feeling of stress and pressure to cope with your fears in your life. It can also mean that you're trying to run from a problem that you should probably confront. Lastly, dreams of suddenly appearing naked are another frequent dream. These are connected to feelings of being exposed, as if you are trying to be somebody you are not in order to impress others. This can be linked to a feeling of being ridiculed or disgraced at being caught off guard. Dreams go into so much more detail than just the images they provide to your mind during sleep. There's so much more that can be learned by interpreting the content that appears in your dreams. Interpreting the content is a miraculous act that can unlock the meanings that lie deep within. Defined first was the stage of sleep at which dreaming occurs. Next was defined the theory of dreaming, Freud's theory. And thirdly, the culture, age, and gender differences were described. Lastly, the meaning of dreams and their symbolic references were revealed. Now that you're aware of the activity that goes on in your brain while your dormant body lies sleeping, you can decode the symbols that lie within your dreams. So pay attention to the little things tonight when you dream, and see what wondrous things you can find within your unconscious mind.